Hi guys, hi, hello, how's it going? How you doing today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today I'm doing the next update in my deck of penning game. That is a game that was created by Emily from Emily and Max here on YouTube. She is a content creator that comes up with some brilliant ideas from the deck of penning place. She is mostly a panner in the community, but she does a lot of other creative content and she is a rock star. We all love Emily. She creates so many different panning projects that, I mean, everybody is involved in at least one of her panning projects, and she is just such a creative mind. I love this game because this is a game that I watched from afar for a couple years and then decided to jump on the bandwagon this year and start in it myself. I've been doing it since January. It is super fun, and all you need to play is a deck of cards and your own makeup collection. All the rules and all the things will be listed down in my description box for you, and I'll explain a little bit more as we jump in. But I hope that sounds like something you're interested in. For those of you new here, hi, my name is Donna. I'm a lover of all things high-end, colorful beauty and self-care. I also work in the beauty industry as a field leader for Ulta Beauty. I get a lot of education in my position. I like to bring you that education here. But ultimately, I'm just out here talking about makeup because I like to talk about makeup. And I'm hoping that if you're here, you probably also like to talk about makeup, right? So let's just do that. Let's just jump in and talk about makeup today. So we're going to start off by saying this is the second time I've filmed this, which makes this the 6th video I've recorded today. So if this makeup looks a little crazy, it's because it is. It's been on my face all day long. And if you've seen this makeup look before, or you think you have, you probably have. If I'm glistening, it's just sweat because it's so dang hot in this room and I chose the absolute wrongest time to film a video, but I need to get this done, so there's that. So I'm excited to dig into deck of panning this month. We do have 4 rollouts, which is equally exciting and scary. The only 2 left in my deck of panning right now are those that I rolled in because of a Joker. And if I get the Joker this month, I'm going to be so excited because I've already gotten it twice this year, and I really thought I was going to get away with not getting it this year. So as we go through this, this will make more sense to you. I'm just going to jump in and we're going to talk about the products that are in my deck of panning currently and what will be rolling out. For those of you that are kind of unfamiliar with this game, this is a usage goal kind of panning game for me. I use this one as my usage goal platform for panning, and I use my Project 10 pan or Rolling 10 pan, whatever you want to call it, as my completionist. So everything in this category get a 15 use goal for the most part. I can't do this without a fan, so I'm going to turn this on. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Sorry, is that too distracting? I hope not. So we're just going to jump in and walk through the products that are in my deck of panning currently so that you guys can see what I'm dealing with here. The first thing is something that I rolled in April. This was for the Joker prompt, which is Are You Joking Me? Which is basically something that you don't want to pan ever at all. What I pulled in for that prompt was this guy here. This is a Naked Cosmetics pigment in the shade Mother Nature. Initially, this was rolled in as an empty product, and then last month I switched it because there's literally, and I think that you'll see that, absolutely no way I'm going to empty this product by the end of the year. I would be lucky if I emptied this product by the end of 5 years from now. I did change the goal to 20 uses because as of last update, I had 11 uses. And I thought it had already taken me April, May, June, and July to get those 11 uses. So 9 more uses was going to take me probably the rest of the year. I do think 20 uses is fair. Last month, I used it twice as a fingernail polish and twice as a, just tapped into the outer corner of my eye. So I did get 4 more uses. So I'm currently sitting at 15 total uses of this product. It definitely doesn't show up in a fingernail polish way, the way it shows up on your eye. But it is what it is, and I got some use out of it. So I got 4 more uses in the last 30 days. So we're sitting at 15 out of 20 uses. So I still have 5 more uses to go. The next one would have been the 7 of Hearts that I rolled in May. And that was the random color generator. And for random color generator, I ended up pulling a chartreusey green. And for that, I rolled in the KVD Metal Shock eyeshadow in Electric Warrior. This is what it looks like, matches me today. I ended up finishing the 15 uses that I needed to finish on this product on the 3rd of August, but I did end up using it a couple more times after that point, one of which being today, where it's in the inner corner and then kind of smudged out on the lower lash line for me, because it was still in my like project pan item drawer. It was just something I kept pulling for. And it's kind of funny that I used it 4 times in the last month, whereas it took me, 4 months to use it the 15 times that I wanted to use it in this project. I mean, it just takes a certain kind of eye look for this to really work for me, but it is one of my favorite colors, and it's one of my favorite eyeshadows in this color. So really, really happy to say that that one is rolling out today. The next one that will also be rolling out is also something I rolled in May, and it was for the 10 of Spades, which at that time was No Pan Left Behind. For No Pan Left Behind, this is the second time I had pulled that in this project. And because I have a palette in my project pan, that is the palette that I deemed fit to pull in for No Pan Left Behind. So the first time I pulled it in February for No Pan Left Behind, I did 1 time use out of each shadow. And this time I decided to go with 2 times use out of each shadow. It is the Heart Make Believe in Yourself palette, and this is what it looks like. Each one of those shadows got at least 2 times use. The ones that were the hardest for me are these ones here, the blues and the purple. But everything else did see actually quite a bit more than 2 times use, except for this highlighter, which I actually only used 3 times, but it was 3 times in an eye look, not 3 times like on my face as a highlighter. I do not like it on my face as a highlighter. So this is also rolling out, as I did exceed the 2 times per pan usage for this product in the deck of panning. The next one I had pulled in was for last month for the 6 of Diamonds, and it was for vacation or travel. When I rolled this, I had just purchased this product, so it was like kismet, perfect timing. And this one was actually really easy for me to use. This is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Sculpting Palette. This is what it looks like. There were times that I was pulling it in for just a concealer, times I was pulling it in for just the sculpt, times I was pulling it in for also like just in a way to cover up certain spots on my face that I wanted to look more seamless, but not wanted to wear a full-fledged foundation. So I would kind of mix these last 3 shades down here to come up with the perfect color for me. I do think this one is probably actually the perfect color for me right now. There's no mixing involved, but this is a wonderful palette. It was really easy for me to get the 15 uses out of it. The last use was today, though, as I'm filming, because even though it was easy for me to use it, I didn't want to wear any kind of face makeup over the last month. There was a lot less makeup being worn. So I did get my 15 uses out of this, but last use being not today, yesterday. And then I also pulled in July the 9 of Clubs, and the 9 of Clubs last month was skincare. For skincare, I pulled in the Perricone MD Cold Plasma Plus Intensive Hydrating Complex. This is a skincare item that I had pulled into use and had used about halfway before pulling it into this program, but hate the smell of this product. So I used it about halfway and then decided this is poop and I'm not using it anymore. So I pulled it in to finish using it, and I did finish using it, so it's not wasted, but I will tell you I did not use this on my face. It was not going anywhere near my nose. I could not handle the smell of it. I still can't handle the smell of it. It's barely near my nose, and I want to hurl. It stinks so bad, and it's not like rancid stink. It's just like I cannot stand the smell of this product, period. It's not got any additional like fragrances or anything like that. It's just the smell of the natural ingredients in this product. It stinks so bad. So I used it on my legs. My legs get super ashen and super dry during this time of the year, so I just used the rest of it on my legs. And on my legs, it didn't take me very much time to get through it. I think I used it like an additional 5 or 6 times before it was gone. I did end up finishing this product early this month. I want to say sometime around the 3rd or 4th was the last time I got any use out of this. So it will also be rolling out, and it's going into the empty bin, and I would never repurchase that, not even if you paid me to. Tell us how you really feel. The last product is also for a joker. It was the joker that I pulled last month, and it is, again, Are You Joking Me? And it was another product that was on the list of items that I didn't want to pan, and that is because it is a red lipstick. Listen, I am not going to pan this entirely. I gave myself 15 uses on it because 15 uses will take an act of Congress for me with a red lipstick. The first use I got out of it was the day that I pulled it into this project because I knew I wasn't going to see a whole lot of use out of it. I have used it 4 times in the last 30 days. The first use being the day that I pulled it in. I then also used it as blush 3 times. I'm not sure that I love it as a blush, and I'll tell you part of the reason is because it stained my sponge, but also because it stained my cheeks, but also because, man, it's so easy to go ham with a red lipstick as a blush. I made a mistake the first time I used it and put it on my cheek and then tried to blend it out from there. I looked like I had painted myself. It was fantastic. I've used cream blush before, so I'm not new at this, but this is super pigmented. The second time I put it on the back of my hand, stamped it onto my sponge and then onto my face, and that was a little bit easier, but it still went a little bit ham with it. The last time I used it was a couple days ago, like as part of an eye look that I was doing that was kind of a joke, actually. It looked like clown makeup. I need to figure out a way to use this in a way that I feel comfortable using it because I don't love red lipstick on me, and I know a lot of people say it looks good on me. I don't love it on me. I'm also terrified that it's going to end up on my teeth or all over my face, whatever, but I also am struggling with using it as a blush. So as of this moment, it has had 4 uses out of the 15 that I gave myself as a goal for this red lipstick. But with that said, just the 2 products that are my joker items are what is left in this deck of panning project. So we will be pulling 4 cards today. Like I said, you just need 1 deck of cards. Your 1 deck of cards has to have 1 joker in it. If it has more than 1, you need to pull that second one out because you do not want more than 1 joker in your deck of cards. This is my deck of cards. My deck of cards are neon, which I thought was really cool when I bought them, but like as I've realized when I'm recording and there's like a window here with light shining in, or my ring light with light shining on them, they're sometimes hard to see. So we might have to get a different set of cards for next year. But we will be pulling 4 cards. I do shuffle it 5 or 6 times while I show you the game board. And then I will pull them up. I will cut them a couple times, and then I will shuffle them once more. And then we will pull 4 cards straight off the top. With that said, Emily does shuffle the board every single month around the 10th of the month so that those of us that need to record early can get it done as early as possible, but the video is to go up on the 20th of the month. Mine this month will go up either early or late, dependent on like when I get done editing it or whatnot, because the 20th falls on a weekend. I try not to skew with the days that I'm normally uploading because it does, you know, dink around with the algorithm a little bit, and I don't want to do that. So mine will either go up early or late, but it will be up, and I am going to show you guys the new game board. I try not to talk about the things that I don't want to get because, again, I feel like you're you're really challenging the universe to give you something. Don't speak it into the universe. Just don't do it. Speak positivity out into the universe. So I only talk about the cards that I want, not about the ones that I don't want. I guess I should show you my Joker so that you can see it's in my deck before we really start going ham, just in case. There it is, right there. Now I'm going to show you the game board, and we are going to shuffle the cards. I have a new blush that's a baked blush that would be really nice to have in this product. I also really love the Black-owned makeup brand prompt. I have a ton of Black-owned makeup brand products. Oh, the Shame would actually be okay because I have a ton of products that I have never used because of gratis that I get. I really could use that veto, to be honest. I think with the veto, you have to draw 2 new cards, take away one of the products, and then draw 2 new cards. I would definitely, I mean, I could use that veto twice. I would like just a full brand new 6 cards. I would even keep it at 6 cards. I would even draw 7 cards if it meant I could get rid of both of those Are You Joking Me products. Okay, we have shuffled 5 times. So I'm going to cut the deck. And then I am going to cut the deck one more time. And now I'm going to shuffle it one more, and we will pull 4 brand new cards. Pause it and tell me what you think I'm going to get. Here we go. Okay, we have a Queen of Spades. So the face cards don't change month over month over month. The only ones that do are the numbered cards. So the Queen of Spades is a in it for the long haul product. Why? Next card is a 6 of Hearts. There's something going on with my focus. I'm not sure what's going on. The next card is a 6 of Hearts. The 6 of Hearts is, oh, the Shame. See? Spoken into the universe. All right, next card. The next card is a 10 of Clubs. The 10 of Clubs is a wild card. Ooh, it's a wild card. All right, last card, guys. Last card. Come on, veto. Why? Why do I always get the Joker? Why am I always getting the Joker? Can I veto the Joker? Do I have to have a veto card? I don't have another product that I want to put in as a Joker product. Like, whoever in the history of Deck of Panning has had 3 Joker products rolling around in their Deck of Panning? Like, I feel like I spoke only good things out to the universe.
And if I get the Joker this month, I'm gonna be so excited.
I do not know why the Joker is a card that I have to embody every single time. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to see if I can veto that. Here's the true tea. I do not have, I'm truly very, very sad about this. Okay. All right. Whatever. There's a skip rule that says if you don't want to have a card that you can put that card back, but you have to draw 2, but you can't skip the Joker card. But I really don't want the Joker. I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to find some products. I'll be right back. I feel like I am Deck of Panning beaten. The fact that I have 3 Jokers in this is just very, very sad to me. I think that I should veto, but like, I am a rule follower. And the veto cannot be used just willy-nilly according to the rules. And I can't, like, there is a, like, a skip, right? But I can't use it on a joker. I guess I could have used it on the long haul item, but I'm okay with my long haul item that's being rolled in. So let's walk through these really quick. Let's start with that long haul item. I did get the Black Queen, and the Black Queen is in it for the long haul. And in it for the long haul, I did pull one of my lip scrubs in. So I pulled a lip scrub in because it's getting that time of year. I've used a lot of glosses or balms over the last several months, you know, sunscreen balms or whatever. And I'll be using less of that because the sun will be out less. But also, like, this is just a product that if I don't have it in a project, I'll forget to use. So I did pull in the Wish Vanilla Bean Lip Scrub to gently exfoliate and soothe my lips. So that isn't in it for the long haul item because it is a completely unopened product in my collection. I've never used it before, and I want to finish it because I am a glutton for punishment. Then let's go to the Joker product because the Joker is also a long-term product. For the Joker, the prompt is, are you joking me? This is a product that you do not want to pan, and while I did not think I had another item that I absolutely did not want to pan, when I looked around real hard, I found this. And this is a Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. Have y'all ever had one of these? They are like little tiny fire ants that are attacking your lips all in 1 second. Like, your lips become on fire. So here's the thing. This is completely full and it is just a mini. I have used it, I think, a total of twice in all the time that I've had it. I know that this is going to hurt and burn every single time I use it. I am going to give myself, I would say 15 uses, but I don't think I want to use this. We're going to say 15 uses because that's the whole point of a Joker. Maybe one day I'll get the veto. Maybe. The next card we'll talk about is the Ten of Clubs. The Ten of Clubs is a wild card item. I did pull in a primer because I don't currently have a primer in my project pan, and I like to be able just to pop a primer into a bag if I'm going out of town and not have to think too hard about it. So I did pull in this one. This is the Stila One Step Primer. This is a correcting and brightening primer, and it was one that was in my Shop My Stash over the last several weeks, the last like 2 months. It's on an air pump. I don't think it'll take me much time to use this up, so I do want to get this finished through this process. And then the Six of Hearts, which is Oh the Shame. So Oh the Shame, if we look at the prompt, I watch Emily's Oh the Shame videos, and it's about being a product that you haven't used yet, that you've had in your collection for, you know, whatever amount of time. So do we remember, walk with me down the lane of makeup old timiness. So think you're in a Western movie and you're walking down and you're visualizing all the things that, you know, visions of the past. Do we remember the Morphe Jaclyn Hill vault? I picked that up, and I could have sworn to you that I used every single palette in that vault. I've even decluttered some of the palettes in that vault, I do believe. Or maybe I kept them just because they were part of the vault. You guys, this one is the Armed and Gorgeous Vault palette. And I have never, not one time, used it. This has been in my collection for literally 5+ years. What is wrong with, I've never used this. And it's the perfect color story to like fit right into full time. I am going to do a no pan left behind with this and make sure that I use every single palette or every single pan of eyeshadow in this palette. Like, I cannot believe I have not touched this palette. Like, who am I? How come this palette has been in my collection for 5 years and I've never touched it? Maybe because it's Morphe. Who knows? So here we are, back again with the 4 cards that I did pull. That lovely Joker is sitting right there. We love him. And I did say if I pulled the Joker, I was going to be super happy, but that's because I was speaking out into the universe positivity so that I didn't get the cards that I didn't want. The universe didn't listen to me very well. I'm just saying. I am so bummed. But I am also kind of excited to use like a palette I've never used before. I have a good primer and a nice little lip scrub in here. And, you know, truth be told, these will probably live on for the rest of eternity. I just don't see these ever coming out of this deck of panning. But I'm hoping by next time this will be done, and I'm hoping by next time this will be done. But I'm also hoping that maybe I don't get anything done, because then I won't have to pull any new cards and get a Joker all over again. Wouldn't it be something if at the end of the year, all of my products were Joker products? Like, that is my new goal. That is my new goal. Because if I speak that out into the universe, maybe it just won't happen. All right, guys, that's it for me. That's all I got. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you and yours are well. I hope that everybody is safe and healthy and getting along as best you can. I hope that you are all loving each other, but loving each other from afar. And until next time, bye, friends.